Quelle heure est-il?
Quelle heure est-il?
Où est la fenêtre?
Boo est la fenêtre. Bonsoir, kiddies. I was just in the middle of my French lesson. Your pal, the Crypt Keeper, has decided to see le monde. Imagine me, in gay scary, sitting in a nice little cafe on the Rot Bank, sipping a glass of Chablis while I write ghost cards home to all my fiends. Or I could stay home and tell you tonight's tale. It concerns an ambitious young magician who wants to expand his horizons too, in a tasteless trick called well-cooked ham.
Rise up, glorious fire, flickering friend, rise up, rise up, rise up. Yes! Rise, O magic flame, rise higher and higher and higher and higher, rise, rise, I say. Back! Back, flame, back! Back. Back, I say.
Ladies and gentlemen, my beautiful assistant, the lovely Greta. And now, from deadly fire comes vibrant, bountiful life. What? I can't believe you walked off in the middle of the act.
My hands were on fire, you idiot!
What, that's my fault?
They're going to be huge, you said! Zorbin taught me everything. Will carry on the act and be even bigger than he was. 20% of the act, you said. Improve my arrangement with Zorbin. 20%, you said! All of this for 20% of nothing!
Maybe if you did your job right for a
I
change.
do my job fine, but you're incompetent! If Zorbin were here to see what we did tonight, in his name, he'd slit his own throat! In the 3 months since Zorbin disappeared, you have taken his great magic act and turned it into a joke. We used to play the palace. Now, look at us.
There's nothing wrong with this act. That little change of personnel wouldn't fix.
You're firing me?
Yes. Yes, I'm firing you.
Well, in that case, you can't fire me, because I quit.
No, see, I fired you first. See, either way, you're gone.
You will regret this. Where did you get that?
Zorbin gave it to me.
Don't lie to me. That medallion was in Zorbin's family for generations. He treasured it. He didn't let anybody so much as touch it. Where did you get it?
It appeared out of thin air.
You know where he is. Where is he?
Last time Zorbin walked off stage, he never came back.
You killed him.
Yes. Yes, I killed him. I put a bullet in his brain. I put poison in his brandy. I had an elephant step on his head.
I'm going to the police.
Where's the body? Where's your proof?
Zorbin was so good at disappearing, wasn't he?
Where's the magic? Where's the magic? I'll give anything. Anything.
Hello. Fräulein Greta Herzer.
Watch closely, ladies and gentlemen, as from deadly fire comes vibrant, bountiful life.
Get some water. Behaved like a couple of monkeys. You're supposed to gesture more grand.
We'll be better tomorrow night, if you will.
Oh. Get out. I'm running out of tomorrow nights.
Fräuleins? Herr Federman? I hope I'm not disturbing you. My name is Kragen. Franz Kragen.
Yes, and?
I saw your show tonight, my darling boy. And I wanted you to know I thought it was very interesting.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Where were you sitting? Because I didn't see you.
I was in the shadows, of course, but I assure you, my darling, I didn't miss a moment of it. And being an illusionist also, I thought I might invite you to come and see my show, yeah?
You're an illusionist?
I'm the greatest illusionist, yeah.
How come is it I've never heard of you?
Well, probably because I don't play this part of the country very often. I like to move around.
Well, I'm extremely busy.
I know that you are, but I will leave your name at the box office all the same. You see, my darling boy, you can't get in otherwise. I'm all sold out. Come and see. Come and see, my boy. Come and see the magic. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. And now it is time for the grand finale, when we shall prove that death itself is but an illusion. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the infamous Box of Death. In the Orient, where the box originated, it was long considered the most dangerous illusion of all. But tonight, my friends, especially for you, I will enter the Box of Death. As you can see, each of these razor-sharp swords is poised to slash into the box. And they are held together by a series of wires and ropes, and each one of them is connected to one safety rope here. Observe. 1, 2, 3. Now, when the secret of the box crosses the Asian continent and comes into Turkey, there's of us added an even more dangerous wrinkle, the deadly sulfuric acid. to start. I would hate to think what would happen if all these deadly souls were to fall on top of the box when someone is inside. But then, my friends, that is why it is called the box of death. Removing the shoes. And to make it more interesting, we will add the handcuffs. Ja. This is called the shroud of the box of death. Yeah, I think there's something wrong here. Yeah, there's something very wrong here. Please, can you hear me? Open the door. Please, I pray you open the door. There's something very wrong here. Open the door. Oh my God. Open the door. I implore you, ladies and gentlemen, we have presented to you an illusion of death. Glad you enjoyed the show, my darling boy.
I've never seen anything quite like it. I mean, it was more than just a magic act. It was an event.
Ah, you flatter me so.
No, I mean it. The audience was... You had them in the palm of your hand.
That is good of you to say.
I suppose what's most enthralling about the Box of Death is how realistic it seems now. I mean, for an instant, the audience actually believes that... No, they do. And I just can't help wonder how you did it.
Well, the box is really quite simple, my darling. There is a double door, of course, right? And this false panel pushes back 10 inches. And when my assistant closes the door, I push myself back, and I am out of harm's way, yeah?
Well, when the blades come in, you're...
I'm quite safe, my darling. Yeah. I just step between them. And this false panel is on springs, yeah?
No.
And it returns to its former position, yeah? And the makeup,
Yeah, well, what about the makeup?
That is all inside the pockets of the burlap sack, yeah?
Amazing. No, it's amazing. Right, I mean, right down to the holes in the...
Nein, my boy. That is real. From the splattering of the acid.
The acid is real?
Yeah, that is quite real, my boy.
I'm in awe. How did you do it?
Don't ask, no.
Please. Please.
All right, my boy. I will tell you only just this once. Yeah. A command performance, yeah? You must step inside of the burlap bag and pull it up, yeah? And then, when your hands are free, you begin to apply the makeup. Then, when the flame is about to eat through the hope, what are you doing, my darling?
I'm not doing anything.
Put down the knife, my boy.
What happens when the flame burns through?
So, you want to steal my magic trick?
I'm gonna do a lot more than that if you don't tell me what happens.
No, I will never tell. The box of death has been in my family for generations.
You really think that the box of death is worth dying for, old man?
No, please, no, I beg you, no. No, please, no,
Ta-da! Old man, you are going for a swim.
We have a full house. I don't believe it. It's going to be wonderful.
It's amazing, isn't it? When I was dying on stage, no one was interested, but now that I'm dying on stage...
Mr. Federman, ladies, I hope I'm not disturbing you. My name is Thomas Miller. I cannot tell you what an honor it is to meet you, sir. Yes, sir. And I believe I have something here that you will find mighty interesting.
Nothing personal, friend, but I've got a performance in a few
That
minutes.
is exactly why I am here, sir. I'm going to make you a wealthy man.
Maybe you don't understand me. I said I've got a show.
Do you know what this is, sir? This is a moving picture camera.
I'm not interested in toys.
A toy? No, sir, this is no toy. Sir, this is the future of entertainment as we know it. That's what this is.
Maybe another time.
You cannot be in two places at the same time, sir. I do not care how good a magician you are, but if you were to allow me to photograph just one of your performances and then make dozens of copies of it, why, sir, you could play in dozens of theaters all around the country, indeed all around the world, making far more than you are making now, if you don't mind my saying, sir.
With that thing?
Yes, sir. I know what you're thinking. Sometimes modern technology outpaces our ability to see its potential, but, sir, to stay ahead in this world, you must keep an open mind. So I ask you one final question. Mr. Federman, do you have an open mind?
What do I have to do?
Just do your normal performance, allow me to photograph it, then sit back and watch the money and the fame roll in.
Well, I can do that.
Very well.
50-50 partners, of course.
A gentleman's agreement.
30% for you and 70 for me.
A real gentleman.
How do I look?
Great, Mr. Federman.
You hear that? Now that's what an audience sounds like. Check the makeup and blood.
It's in the sack.
And the panel mechanism, you've checked that too.
It's perfect.
Wonderful. This is going to be great. I have a few touches of my own. Let's not keep our audience waiting. Ladies and gentlemen, my lovely assistants, Rachel and Cassandra. I am Miles Federman, Master Magician. Tonight, we'll prove that death is but an illusion. In the Orient, where it originated, the box of death has long been considered the most dangerous magic trick of them all. I encourage you, if you're faint of heart, please cover your eyes, for I cannot be responsible for the consequences. But tonight, I will tempt fate and enter the box. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the box of death! As you can see, each of these deadly sharp instruments are poised to slice into the box. And just to make it more interesting, we've added a container of sulfuric acid. I would hate to think what would happen to that person in the box if the rope were to burn and the knives were to fall. Fall! The only thing holding them back are a series of wires connected to this single line. And now, to add to the mix, we have a pair of handcuffs and a padlocked burlap sack.
me out of this thing. Let me out of here! Come on! Get me out! Let me out of the goddamn box! Somebody open this thing! Somebody open this thing! Come on! Please! Oh, girls! Open the door! Open the door! Open the goddamn door! Something's wrong! What tonight? God! Somebody got a doctor! Girls, I'm dying here!
Thank you, Greta.
Help me! Help me!
I owe you one, Miles. Your version of the box of death is gonna make us very rich. That is, Greta and me and another friend of yours.
Craigie!
You should have made sure I was dead before you got rid of the body, my darling boy. This is twice now you have made the same mistake. Doomkopf! Ta-da!
Sorbin?
Oh, Miles. Once a student, always a student. You're dismissed.
Sorb?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is what we call a finish. My lovely assistant, Greta.
Ladies and gentlemen, Darwin the Magnificent!
Poor Miles. Just when he's ready to take the hack on the road, he ends up on the Silver Scream. Still, I think he deserves another chance to get it right. You know what they say? If at first you don't succeed, die again! As for me, kiddies, I'm just about ready to go. Got my passport, my itinerary, and my ticket for the Concord. All I need now are my shots. Ain't travel a blast?